the way that we can use debt
Mm-hmm.
to increase maybe our life enjoyment, maybe our immediate future. And the example I want to use here is reward
Mm-hmm.
credit cards,
Ooh,
because I think a lot of those
right up
have
my alley.
I think a lot of those have a negative stigma surrounding them, simply because,
Okay.
let's be honest, they're not cheap. The
Oh,
one
you
I
had to pay
currently
like a yearly fee.
the one I currently have is $250
Ouch.
per card.
Ouch.
So my wife and I are paying $500 a year just to have this card.
You need a broker.
So you really have to make it worthwhile
Mhm.
over that, calendar period. But the way that we justify it is, the one that we chose to get is a travel related
Right.
card. So the way that we justify it is, if we look at our entire, call it burn rate,
Spend.
spend over a 12-month period, and you take the potential reward from one of these types of cards and divide it through that spend,
Yeah.
you end up with, hey, guess what? We can go on a
$1,000 worth of goods.
we can maybe go on a vacation at
Right.
the end of the
And
year,
it just costs you $500.
and it costs way less than it would otherwise. So, or way less than that $500 fee that we're paying just to have those cards. So, yes, there's risk in the sense that people have to be able to control their
And you have to
spending,
qualify
and
too,
you
right?
have to be
You
able
can't just
to
go and get any
qualify
card at any
for
time.
the card itself. But that type of use
Mm-hmm.
and approach to using those types of card
Yeah.
can be beneficial.
Yeah, it's like a credit card hack, basically.
Exactly.
It's a hack where you could take advantage of, here in Canada, there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 probably banks at least that would issue a credit card.
Sure.
I think there's even more in the U.S., more than that,
Sure.
different cards. I think you just got to be very, very diligent. And I think you have to understand where your strengths and weaknesses lie. If you're able to look at things almost on a daily basis, you're great with deadlines, you're great with reminders, then yeah, you can take advantage of some of these brand new cards that are opening up that say, hey, 6 months free, no $500, Brendan,
Right.
for the first year.
Sure.
Okay? So then you access the card for the first year, you use all the benefits, and then you cancel it.
Yeah.
But you have to be that person. All right. And I think that that's where it's special, that you can either be your significant other, yourself, but or just get better at setting these deadlines, these dates where you're saying, you know what, if I'm going to get 2 points for every dollar that I spend, and I'm going to spend, and I know I have a big purchase, this is another hack. If you're going to do renovations in your house and you know that you have a $20,000, $20,000 might be a lot for a credit card, but maybe a $10,000 purchase or something like that coming from Home Depot, that you're buying a new you just did this, maybe a couple of years ago, new dishwasher, new whatever you're getting, stove or whatever, and you're going to be spending that $10,000 or $15,000. Don't take that out of savings. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You're already making 5%. We talked about this. You don't need to take that money out of savings. Go to your bank. Say, this is what I'm trying to do. And you know what? There will be either a special on a line of credit, a credit card, something like that, that they'll say, you know what? Sure, you may have to pay back monthly installments back on this credit card. Pay the minimum balance due. But if it's the right card for you and the math works, there are many examples that we can go over that you eventually, and you had a good one there with the travel, that you'll make more money at the end of the day than you're wound up spending on the fees. So I think that's an option. That's a difficult one.